Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to change a needle on an overlock machine. Overlock machines, also called sergers, can be a little bit intimidating getting started because it is literally a machine with a knife. Like, this machine is out for blood. However, once you get used to it, it's a really helpful machine that can help save you a lot of time. I am using a Brother Designio, I think is how you say it, but I also use a Pfaff overlock machine, and it works almost the same way, so it really doesn't matter what model you're working on. Getting started, you're going to need a screwdriver, some small pliers, and of course a new needle. Start by unscrewing the screw in the middle of the piece that holds the needles up. Once you unscrew it enough, you'll be able to wiggle the needles and they will fall out. Once they are out, make sure they don't fall into the machine because the plate is open down there for the bobbin to come up. And also make sure you don't press the presser foot down because you don't want to start sewing and cut yourself or risk damaging the insides of the machine. Once you have the needles out, you're going to need to find a needle to replace the broken one with. You can find serger-specific needles at your local crafting store. However, I found that just basic universal needles do the job just fine and are usually a little cheaper and more accessible. In my experience, as long as both needles are sharp and of the same variety, it really doesn't make a difference what kind of needles you pick. The key to making sure this operation goes smoothly is to reinsert both needles at the same time. Make sure the flat end of the needle is to the back of the needle holder and the rounded side is facing you as you insert it. This can be a little bit tricky and might take you a couple tries, but I find it easiest to hold both needles in the pliers and then use those to insert it using my left hand while guiding them with my right. Once you insert them, you may notice that the left needle looks slightly longer than the right. This is not a mistake. You didn't do anything wrong. This is actually how the machine is designed. If you look at the top where both needles sit, you'll see that the left needle is situated slightly higher, and it's designed this way so that whenever the little bobbin looper comes around, it won't hit that needle end. Once both needles are inserted and pushed all the way up, you can use your finger to gently push them back, holding them in place with your left hand while rescrewing in the screw with your right, securing the needles. Now rethread the two top stitching needles. You can leave the bottom threads where they are and not rethread them. However, if your machine is having issues, the best solution I found is always just rethread the whole machine. For reference, this is how the machine should be stitching whenever you're done with it. If your thread is bunching or your stitching looks weird, I'd recommend adjusting the tension or just rethreading the machine. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye!